Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today for you guys I have a little review slash demo first impressions video of the new MODA Prismatic Pro Makeup Brushes by Royale and Langnickel. You can pick these up at Walmart. I believe they were like $17.99 or somewhere around that. I will leave a price down below. They're not available on the website, which is kind of weird to me. I'm not really sure why they're in stores, but they're not on website. But it is a little bit more expensive if you do it through the website. It is $24.99, and these are 100% vegan friendly. And it comes with 4 brushes here, a face brush and bronzer and a blush applicator, a contour right here, and then this can be for like a nose contour, concealer, and other small areas such as that. Can we just talk about the packaging on this? It is so beyond gorgeous. I love the detail and the coloring that went into this. I am so excited to review and demo this for you guys, and before we jump in, I just have a few things that I want to say. First of all, this is not sponsored. They do not know who I am. I'm just doing this because I thought these brushes were really cool, and I've seen brushes like this that are super expensive, and to see a brand come out with ones that are so affordable and look so cute, I jumped right on it because I've always wanted to try out brushes like this. So without further ado, let's test these babies out. Okay, so something that I've struggled with in the past is getting stuff like the Hourglass Stick Foundation to really blend in, especially near my eyebrow area. I love beauty blenders, but I really prefer them to be used with a liquid foundation, and I'm not a really huge fan of flat top brushes for applying foundation because I do feel like it just kind of circulates and just pushes the product aside. So I'm really hoping, and that's mainly what I bought this for, was hoping that this would help with stick foundations, at least personally for me. I'm not sure if I'm the only one that has that problem. I'm going to be doing one half of my face with the Hourglass Stick Foundation in the shade Nude. And then I'm going to be doing the other side with the Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation in the shade 1.5. And just kind of see how they compare and how they work with other types of foundations. So let's start out. I've had bags under my eyes today, I can see. It literally looks like I got punched in the face, so don't mind that. But I do feel like it blended out really nicely compared to other things that I have tried in the past, so I'm super excited and I can't wait to see how the other side does with the liquid foundation. So let's do that now. With both of the foundations on my skin, a few things that I did notice, and you can tell just by kind of messing with the brushes, the heads are very flexible, which is nice, but it feels like it could kind of break while you're using it, so I kind of just used my finger there behind the head of the brush to kind of keep it stable, so I felt better about it. Another thing is in the small corners of your face, like in your nose, your eyebrows. I did have to go in with the smallest brush and just kind of use that to buff it out, just because the big brush was too broad to actually use in those areas and get it completely blended. I do recommend that if you're finding a hard time with areas where it's just not blending. Alright, so this is the second smallest brush in the pack. I'm going to be using this for a contour today. And I'm going to be using that with my Wet n Wild contouring palette kit in Dulce de Leche. And I will just contour as normal. Now I'm going to take this small brush again, and I'm going to be using it to apply a concealer. Alright, so I did end up just applying it with the tip of the Maybelline concealer. This is probably more specified towards cream concealers or like concealers that are in a palette, which would be a lot easier, but I unfortunately do not have access to one, so I used what I have. I'm more interested in how this blends, so let's jump in and see how this does. Okay, with that brush, I did find that I did not like it for applying concealer at all. I felt like it was just moving around the product. It wasn't blending at all. And like I said, maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. I will continue to keep playing with these brushes. But I did, however, like I said, find that I do like going in and like blending in the small details of my foundation with that brush. So that's another alternative that you can use for that brush if you decide that you agree with me and you don't particularly care for applying concealer with it. Like I said, I do only have that Maybelline Fit Me concealer, so maybe having a concealer from a palette is like more what they're routed towards, but that's just my personal opinion of what I saw while doing my makeup. And now to test out the last product, we have the second largest brush, and this can be used for blush or bronzer, so I'm going to be using this for bronzer today. I'm going to be taking the Hoola bronzer, and I like this brush because like with the Hoola bronzer, it fits right perfect in there where it's hard with other brushes. I feel like I'm using a toothbrush to my cheek or something. Is that weird? So I really liked how that applied bronzer. I feel like this is a really good brush for that. I'm not sure if I would use it for blush or not, but I do really enjoy that. Alright, so here are an overview of the 4 brushes that you get. I feel like this is a pretty solid brush kit for $17.99 that you can get at Walmart, remember. So if you have a Walmart near you, check, because it's cheaper than the website, and the website does not have them available yet. I think it worked well for the foundation. I feel like it blends beautifully, and it really helps with stick foundations as well, which is the problem that I was having in the past. This is what I used for applying a bronzer. I feel like it applies beautifully. It blends smoothly and seamlessly to give you a nice, beautiful glow. You can also use this for blush as well. This is what I used for contouring, and I do feel like if you really like that precise, chiseled look, this is perfect. It'll help you really achieve that easily and quickly. I wasn't impressed with what it was initially used for, but I feel like using this instead of concealer, using it for just buffing out those small areas of your face, I feel like this is a great tool if you just really can't get around in your crease area or your eyebrows or any other problems you might have. I think this is great, and honestly, I think like when I picked up this kit, I'll be honest with you guys, I thought the only brush I was going to use was the foundation brush. It was the only reason I really picked up the kit to begin with, because, you know, I just thought, you know, the other brushes, they look cool, but this is the thing that sold me. To have all 4 brushes and like all of them for their own specific reasons is amazing. And I definitely would say test these out, especially if you want to go and buy those more expensive brushes. Test these out first. See if you like this kind of brush, because I will say it is very different. It is very different than putting on doing your beauty blender or doing your regular like flat top brush. Very different. So just keep that in mind when purchasing, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up for me and subscribe down below. Tell me if you want to see more reviews slash demos on more products, and I will definitely get that out for you guys. I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye!